Hi everyone. So today I want to talk about a way in which you can really begin to interact more with your guidance on a more daily basis. Now, before we get into that, I really want to talk about where guidance comes from. Now, guidance, isn't necessarily out here. It's not out here. All guidance is within. And I remember asking Spirit then, where, okay, so guidance is within, but what is within? Like, what does that mean? And Spirit said, you're tuning in to love. I said, okay. And then Spirit said, do you know why we always ask you to go to your heart or to trust your heart? And I said, no, why do you do that? And Spirit said, because that is the symbol that you have attributed for where the consciousness of love resides. That's your symbol for love. And I thought that's really true. And so when we ask you to tune in to yourself, when we're asking you to tune into quote unquote your heart, we're not asking you to tune into the muscle. We're not asking you to necessarily tune in to the chakra or the energy center. We're actually asking you to tune in to the essential essence of who you are. And then Spirit said, why do you think the heart is the first thing to form? Because your center of your being is love. And so you grow from that center of being. And I thought, well, okay, like awesome. So, a way that you can begin this process of really tuning in and trusting your heart. Now, remember, trusting your heart doesn't mean trusting your emotions. That's why it's asking us to go beyond even the heart chakra. It When Spirit says trust your heart, it's saying trust in the consciousness of love that is within you. And so, one thing that you can begin to do is you can either put your hands over your actual heart, you can put it over your heart chakra. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you have come to realize as your center of yourself, where your emotions come from. Okay? Where that feeling of love just seems to bloom and blossom. And so I want to invite you, because I can't tell you what to do, but I can invite you to practice this with me. And just simply put your hands either over your heart or over your heart chakra. You can put them like this. You can put it in a prayerful position. You can just put one hand if you want. But what we're going to do together is we're going to take some deep breaths. Okay? And so on the count of three, we're going to breathe in through the nose. We're going to hold it. And then we are going to release it out the mouth. And don't worry, I'm going to tell you when to exhale. Okay? So breathing in through the nose, holding it, then breathing out gently through the mouth. All right? So hand over whatever, either the actual heart or just over the middle of your chest, and we're going to begin. So ready? 3, 2, and 1. Let's breathe in through the nose. Hold it. And just gently let it out the mouth. Like you're blowing out a candle. And breathing in. Holding it for just about 5 seconds. And then gently letting it out the mouth like you're blowing out a candle. And again, breathing in. Holding it for just about 5 seconds. And then just gently letting it out the mouth like you're blowing out a candle. Last one, breathing in. Holding it. And we're going to let out the sound. As we let out that ha sound, we're really really just diving in. We're really just feel how your whole body just began to relax as you started that breathing. And so now that we are relaxed, now that we've kind of dipped in, if you have a question, if you want some guidance, now is the time to ask. But I want you to phrase it in this way. Okay? And it doesn't have to be something big. You can start with stuff that's really small. I always invite people to start small because if you start too big, sometimes you get afraid. But, with little things like, for example, breathing in, we letting out that ha sound, and we can just say, what would love have me wear today? Love says. And then you just kind of take that first image, that first picture, feeling. It can come in a variety of different ways. Pictures, thoughts, feelings, just really allowing yourself to just be open to it. And you can do it with things, what you wear, what you eat, which direction you walk, maybe which direction you go to work. And as you see it working in your life, you can really begin to focus on that more and really allow yourself to tune in more so that you can actually gain even deeper and deeper insights and really just start to trust and love. And instead of now you're not so much asking your ego anymore, because we've all been on autopilot and we've just kind of let ego run our lives. Now we're being more conscious. Now we're allowing love to really have a say in our day. And remember, I'm not talking about the emotion. What I am talking about is the consciousness that exists within you and is you. Okay? And remember, one of the best ways that you can differentiate between those is guidance will always feel, and I learned this from Robin Duncan, it will always feel peaceful and compelling, and it has to be both. It can't just be one or the other. It has to be in conjunction with one another. It has to feel peaceful and compelling. So, you're sitting there at the stoplight. Maybe normally you turn right and you're really practicing tuning into love more. And so you kind of do your breathing. You've got some time at the light, right? And so you just do your breathing. You don't have to close your eyes. You can keep them open. And you just say, okay, which way would love have me go? Love says. And then maybe you hear left. And it feels really peaceful. And you're just kind of looking in that direction. You're like, I really think I should go that way. Go that way then. And just let love lead the way. And you'll see how it begins to change your whole entire life, your whole entire outlook, how things just begin to show up and how you just happen to show up at the right place at the right time. Okay? So enjoy your practice for today.